So GM has officially started producing the ZR1 C8 Corvette, like first VIN number vehicle official, which is huge. And that's super important for a couple of reasons, which we're gonna go over in today's video. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and like I said, today is some great news. We have the first ZR1 C8 Corvette that has been produced, and that's right, VIN number 1 has rolled off the production line. It's not a prototype vehicle that we've seen in a lot of the videos, including those from the Nürburgring. These are going to be the ZR1s produced at the main GM Corvette facility of Bowling Green. And this info is confirmed from Mid-Engine Corvette Forum, where our source there, who has some great inside info, confirmed that the first EX VIN ZR1s have rolled off the Bowling Green assembly line on February 13, 2024. Now, these first VIN vehicles will be part of what's called the Capture Test Fleet, or CTF models. The X in the VIN represents the experimental vehicle. If you haven't heard of that term before, think about when you see those fancy looking GM advertisements and then you see on the bottom where they say pre-production vehicle shown. It's basically that. They're also commonly using those VINs on prototype camo vehicles, but you see them on vehicles used for reveals and dealer tour cars. That's what this means essentially. These are going to be the vehicles that you'll see used in media related videos. They're tested by interior GM employees to provide final feedback, as well as testing things pretty close to what potential new Corvette owners would see, so any kind of last minute adjustments to the vehicles can be taken. And this ties into what we were suspecting a few weeks ago when GM announced closing the tours for the Bowling Green plant. We suspected that GM was going to take this time to produce the first real set of ZR1 Corvettes without any outside eyes looking at what they're doing. So what does this mean for the ZR1? Well, it means two very exciting things. First, it means that GM is ready soon to announce a reveal date, and it should be in the next few months. When that exactly will be is a bit up in the air, but if it's anything like the Z06 and E-Ray rollouts with the announcements, it shouldn't be too long from now, and definitely within this year. Now, GM's gonna need to get some professional videos captured, which means depending, we may get some sneak spy shots of pre-production ZR1s in the wild without any camo on, which will be fun if that happens. Hell, I'm hoping that kind of happens because I'm an addict for the ZR1, which I know a lot of you guys are. And any kind of new information on this variant C8 has me just kind of going nuts at this point. So I need my fix. Anyway, so that's the first exciting thing about this new news. And if you're enjoying this video so far, I'd invite you to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It does help YouTube know you're enjoying the content, promote it to others, and helps me make more videos like this. So thank you for the support. Okay, so the second exciting thing about this news, and more importantly, is that the pre-production ZR1 set the timeline that pretty much solidifies the ZR1 being a 2025 model, which is freaking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I thought there was a chance that the ZR1 was going to be a 2026 model and not a 2025. Now, there's still a reasonable chance that it could still happen, but not because GM isn't shooting for a 2025 model, but based on just previous histories with the Z06 and E-Ray rollouts. They have been constantly pushed back, and it's still evident now with delays on the E-Ray rollout, which is supposed to be in full stride at this point, but it's not. So honestly, I'm being cautiously optimistic that while yes, this new ZR1 Corvette will be a 2025 model, I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of those situations where the first year being produced will only see a handful of them being produced. I don't think we're going to see any kind of bigger numbers until 2026 or even 2027, and it really depends if supply constraints happen again, which have been notoriously common. But what do you guys think? Do you think GM will be able to lock in a ZR1 with full production in 2025, or do you think there might be delays? And are you aiming to get a ZR1 for yourself? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to know what you think. But we're definitely getting a lot closer to a reveal date for the ZR1, which I can't freaking wait, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are feeling the same way about. Speaking of which, if you're looking to try to get a ZR1, the time to start making your moves is definitely now if you haven't already. It's gonna be a hard variant to get, especially that first year. Heck, I even have some plans myself already, but I'm pretty sure I'll be looking at getting mine maybe in 2026 or even as a 2027 model. I did make a video showing some of the best ways to get your name on a list to get a C8 ZR1. If you're interested in that video, I'll show it in the screen here. It'll at least give you a really good starting point to get the ball rolling now, and I'll be keeping you up to date with the latest big ZR1 news. But in the meantime, check out any of my other videos and we'll see you next time. Take care, guys.